Hello and welcome to Personal Financial Planning. I am your instructor slash facilitator, Mrs. Pollard, and I'm very excited that you have decided to take this course, whether it's part of your program, Banking and Finance, or you're in another program and this was something that just really sparked your interest. I'm happy that you're in the class, and my goal is to ensure that you are successful. First and foremost, I wanted to tell you a little bit about the course. Personal financial planning falls under something that I'm very passionate about, and that's financial literacy. Financial literacy is one part understanding personal financial planning, but the other piece of it is that you actually apply what you know. My hope is that your level of financial literacy increases. So we're going to talk about everything from where you put your money, defining your financial goals. We'll talk about credit, insurance, and then we'll end with investments, retirement planning, and estate planning. A lot of individuals don't like to talk about that. That's very, very important. So we're going to cover all those good nuggets and hopefully have an increase in your financial literacy. And I hope that this not only helps you in your career aspirations, but it also assists you in your personal life, whether it be your personal financial situation or others that you come into contact with. For success in the class, I'm going to recommend that you put aside each week 3 hours per credit hour for this course. So this is a 3 credit hour course, so that means 9 hours a week. Yes, 9 hours a week. Now what do you do with that time? Well, that's where you're going to take time to read the material, reread the material, review the material, and then do your homework, your quizzes and your homework. You'll also see some optional activities that you can participate in. There's some videos. The Learn Smart is completely optional, but it's a great tool. I would definitely recommend it. And if you're allotting yourself those 9 hours, you should find time to utilize that. But at minimum, you want to make sure that you submit your quiz and your homework. The due date is always every Friday by 5 p.m. We're bankers in this class. We have a banker's mind in this class, and so the cutoff time is 5 p.m. on Fridays. If you need a midnight deadline, sure, you can turn your items in on Thursday. The no-show assignment. The very first week, you're going to need to submit by 5 p.m. on Friday, which is the 26th of August. You'll need to submit your bio to the no-show/participation assignment discussion. You'll need to do that, or I won't have any other choice but to remove you from the class. That is not my rule. That is not GPTC's rule. That is a federal government guideline. So please do that. Also, throughout the semester, if you should miss 2 assignments, I am required to remove you from the class. So it's very important that you stay in contact with me. If something should happen, please provide documentation, and I will work with you to work out concessions. Believe me, it is helpful. It is only helpful if I know what's going on and you have that documentation to back things up. Also, payment deadline. The payment deadline is August 24th at 5 p.m. Please go into Banner and check your balance. If you have even a $1 balance, you will be removed from the class. Please don't let that be your situation. So please go into Banner, review your balance, and make sure everything is taken care of the way that it needs to be. Also, within the class, we will be using McGraw-Hill's Connect. When you log into Blackboard and you go into the modules, you click on the modules where you find your work for each week, you will be routed out to an outside website. That is Connect. Connect Access comes with the purchase of your textbook. My strong recommendation is just to go to the bookstore and purchase your textbook there. Trying to save money and go other places, it's going to end up putting you in a bad situation. Here's my analogy. When you purchase a car, you have to have insurance. You can't even drive it off the lot because it's Georgia law that you have to have insurance. If you want success in the class, you're going to need your textbook and access to Connect. So let that be the first thing that you do this week. The first week, I've left it open so that you can go ahead and get that done. Chapter 1 is not due until the following week. So you've got plenty of time to get your access so that you can be successful. I think for the first 2 weeks, the publisher does make it available without cost. But don't go into that third week with an excuse because I'm sorry, I can't help you. Only way you can be successful is if you have the correct tools and you have the correct resources. Okay, I think that's all that I have. Please, if you have questions, if you have concerns about things, please email me. You can do that through the course and it will come directly to my GPTC email. It's important that you have your student email set up because that's where my responses are going to go. So I think that's all that I have for today. Like I said, I wish all of you the best, and here's to an amazing fall term. I'll see you online. Bye.